So I start with the Urban Decay Quick Fix. It's just a pre-primer spray thingamabob. Try saying that 5 times fast. So you just spray it over your face. Just kind of sets your face up for your primer, which I use the Urban Decay Optical Illusion. It smells great, and I just kind of squirt a lot in my hand and then just rub it all over the place until you feel like it's evenly spread, I guess. There is my Urban Decay Naked Skin in the lightest shade possible. That was really fun trying to match it to my face when I was in the store. Then I just kind of dot it all over my face because I like full coverage because I am that extra. Then I just blend it in, and I did this kind of speed it up because I take forever when I'm blending in my foundation. It's kind of obnoxious, but I am very nitpicky about it. And there's my Urban Decay Naked Skin Concealer, also in the lightest shade possible, and I just put it under my eyes because, you know, I don't sleep great, and so it shows on my face. And then, you know, the 3 little lines between your eyebrows, your nose, Cupid's bow, and your chin, and that's the NYX concealer, also in their lightest shade, but it's a little bit darker than the Urban Decay one, so I just kind of use it as an in-between, because right under there, like, my contour will go there, as you'll see in a little bit. So it just creates kind of a nice in-between. And then I just blend that sucker in with that brush there. Yep. Just blend it. Blend it, and I take forever blending too because, again, extraness is real. And there's my NYX Wonder Stick. I only use the contour side, the brown side, because, well, the highlight part actually matches my skin tone and really doesn't highlight anything to me. It just matches. And then you just blend it in with a nice little contour brush, or if you have sponges, I use those all the time too, but I found these brushes at Target, and they're actually pretty great. I'll put in what they are later because I can't pronounce the gal's name. My NYX setting spray that I put under my eyes, basically wherever I put concealer, so that way it sets it and it doesn't crease throughout the day because that shit's nasty. And there is my NYX eyeshadow primer. I started using that and I noticed a big difference when I would put on my eyeshadow. There's my Covergirl Jewels palette. I use that pink shade there to kind of set the primer and just kind of give it a nice base for the rest of my eye. And I'm just going to dive right in with the blue there and put that on the corner area, V shape thingy, whatever, I don't know, terminology. Same thing to the other eye, obviously. And then I'm doing it on the inside of my eye because I'm creating that little halo effect. And then I want to do the purple to kind of give it more dimension, so I just put it right on top of that blue. And just, it kind of makes it its own color, I guess. Look at that, I made a little bump right there. Oh well, I covered that up in a bit, but I didn't show it because it took me forever to cover it up. And then I took that pink that I used first and just kind of blended those together. And you can't really see it because my fingers are obnoxious, but I stuck that brush in the shimmery gold one and I'm putting it in the middle. And kind of just making it lighter there in the middle, and then I'm taking the purpley and blue brush that I used and am kind of just redefining that area. Then I'm taking my blending brush and just blending it so there's no real harsh lines. And then do the same thing to the bottom as you do to the top, if you want, I guess. I did, whatever. And then I took, there's my little, that's the white powder that I used, and I just kind of make little highlight points in the tear duct area and under the eyebrow. Now I'm going in with my L'Oreal gel liner, and it, gosh, this part always takes forever, I apologize. I go over the line a lot of times. Oh god, tight lining the eye is the worst. I always poke myself in the eye and then my eye waters and it's awful. Okay, the wing is always the hardest part but there it is. I just kind of start with the bottom and drag out, and then I will just take a light hand and put it back in towards my eye because I don't want to make any bumps or anything. And then I just fill in the space. And then waterline the eye, which I also tend to poke myself a lot and it's not fun. And then I put liner like right on the lash line too, the lower lash line, just so I kind of have more of a bottom liner base. And then the same thing to the other eye. And I just keep making it thicker and thicker. I always start thin because you can add more on, but you can't take it away without starting all the way over, and I don't have time in my life for that. Yep, I fucked up there. And then I cut it out of the video, but I just put more of my eyeshadow on top of it. You can still kind of see it if you look hard enough, but then I do the same thing with the wing on the other side of my eye, where I start at the bottom and then bring it in on the top, and then I made it real damn thick. Oops. Water lining and lower lash lining. Mascara. I put one coat on the top and then do my lower lashes, and then I will re-dip the brush and do a top coat again because I don't know, I feel like it just makes them fuller. I don't know, it's just what I've always done. And then I messed up again, so I had to get that mascara off. Better to do it when it's still wet on your skin than when it dries, I think, I guess. I don't know, I don't wait long enough because I just get tired of looking at it. Anyway, do the same thing to the other eye. And there's my eye roll of shame. Okay, and then I take a big powder brush and just take off all of that setting powder. Not really take it off, but just brush off the extra. Then I have the Maybelline contour kit thingy, blah blah blah, because I can't have enough contour and this is just the powder stuff. So it just kind of adds on to what's there and just kind of redefines it. So I just kind of make the fish face and add more on. I put some at my hairline just for shits and giggles, I guess, honestly. Sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. It just depends on my mood. And that's where I use my blush too. And sometimes I do a fish face, sometimes I do a little smile to make the apples of my cheeks stand out. And then there's the highlighter that I'll use, which, again, I'm so damn white, it kind of matches my skin, but I don't know, I just put it on there anyway. And then I take some of my finger, put it on my cupid's bow, my nose, and then put a little highlight on my eyebrow area. And then I take that big fluffy brush and just kind of blend her all in, make sure there's no harsh lines or anything. Just more of a habit thing, I guess. Pillow Plump, I just bought that at Ulta and just to try it out, and I actually really like it. It smells good, tastes good if you accidentally get some in your mouth. I don't recommend eating it though, obviously. And then after like a minute, it'll start to tingle, and it does make the lips a little bit plumpier, I've noticed. But it's also really glossy, so I feel like I shouldn't use it as a base, but I do. And in real life, this lipstick is purple, not pink, so that kind of ruins my look. I need better stuff. So I just kind of line it with that, and then I do have a purple stick lipstick that was redundant. Anyway, I put it on there. Again, it is purple, not that fuchsia shade of pink. And when I was looking at myself in the mirror, I was like, yikes, that is a lot. And so I rubbed it together, and then I grab a piece of toilet paper, here in a second, there it is, and blot it, and then it took too much off, so I was like, oh shoot, and I put some more back on, because why not? And then my Urban Decay All Nighter Setting Spray, which is just great. It doesn't give me too much of a dewy look, which is awesome, and I am very generous when I use it, even though it was a $30 bottle. I should not be. Kisses! Oh my god, I'm so awkward. Okay, bye.